10 years of friendship, built on a foundation of Pokémon cards and late-night gaming, shouldn't end over a sealed box of cardboard. But after a decade of growing up together online, I've realized that our escape from life has become the very thing I need to escape from. The breaking point was as absurd as it was exhausting. I have 2 expensive, sealed boxes in my collection that I'm keeping as an investment. My friend, however, decided this was a moral failing. He called me delusional and hypocritical, arguing that by not opening them, I was gatekeeping the hobby. It spiraled into a surreal lecture where he claimed my sealed collection contradicted my real-world stance on human rights and equality. He told me he was ashamed of me. This wasn't just a heated debate, it was a calculated ambush. I am currently a week away from my final exams. I told him repeatedly to stop because I needed to study, but he refused, because he has a track record of threatening to end the friendship if I don't reply within 10 minutes. I felt coerced into engaging. I spent 7 hours precious study time trapped in a circular argument because I was afraid of the fallout if I went silent. When I finally blocked him and asked for an apology the next day, the gaslighting began. He apologized for the length of the fight but then immediately shifted the blame, telling me I had no obligation to reply. He dismissed my feelings of being coerced as a myth and insisted I had the free will to walk away, even as he was the one relentlessly firing off messages. When I asked why he kept pushing after I specifically begged him to stop for my finals, his only response was, "Because I can." I've realized this isn't about Pokémon. It's about a pattern of behavior where my boundaries are treated as obstacles and my high-stress moments are used as leverage. This is a control architecture masked as a hobby. He expects me to be less sensitive while he remains free to be as inconsiderate as he chooses. I've admitted my own faults, my sarcasm and my emotional reactions, but I can't be the only one holding the weight of a 10-year bond. If a friend can't respect my future enough to let me study, and if he views my personal property as a human rights violation, there is no common ground left. I've cut all communications, and for the first time in a long time, I can actually breathe.